Well, I sure just messed up. I did a lot of work and I wasn't even videoing. I thought I was. Today I'm making like I said, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm making a quail hutch. Before I ever started my YouTube channel, I got quail. And I built them a nice hutch on the ground. But there's some faults of my own. It's been raining a lot here the last few weeks, and so it's making their bottom real muddy. And I put some boards in there to help them get out of the mud and everything, but it just not, I don't like it. So I'm going to be making some cages where I can get them off the ground. Plus their eggs have been real muddy, and I can't hatch them when they're all muddy because you can wash them off. It just don't work. The hatch rate drops. So I'm using 1/2 inch hardware cloth on the sides and the top. On the bottom I'm using 1/4 inch. And I was wondering how I was going to use the J-clips to hook onto to build the cage, because the J-clips are bigger than the 1/4 inch wire on the bottom. So when I was at Tractor Supply this while ago, I found hog ring pliers set, a DeWalt set, and that's been really nice using it for the 1/4 inch to the 1/2 inch. The rest of it, I'm going to use the 1/2 inches, all the sides. I'm going to use these J-clips. They're J-clips made for rabbit cages and stuff like that. And you got the J-clip pliers. I thought I was recording while I was doing all this work, and I never pressed the record button. So when my GoPro started beeping at me, I was like, oh, the battery's dead. And I looked over, the battery's charged. Putting the J-clips on take longer than the hog ring pliers. The hog ring plier, he was just real fast. Pretty much as fast as you can squeeze the handle, it was putting them on. Here you gotta make sure they're lined up and everything. And this cage is 2 foot by 5 foot. And I'm probably going to put a section in the middle. I got several roos or male quail. I don't know what their official title is, but they've been picking on each other because there's too many in there. So I was going to split the females up with the males, and have equal numbers. And then I'm not going to lie, y'all can see Luna, she's right here on the milking stand relaxing. Then this is our newest girl. She's a little older than the other goats. Her name is Adelita. She just went in heat not too long ago. So we bred her with Bo Winkle, our herd sire. We bred her with him. So it was October 31st, November 1st. And then about 2 days later, she went out of heat. So I'm assuming she's bred. I'm hoping so. But she did get bred on those days. You're looking around March 31st, April 1st babies. And it'll be our first baby goats that we've actually raised ourselves on the homestead. I never worked with these J-clips and stuff until I built, y'all seen that video where me and my niece built rabbit cages for her 4-H project. She actually goes this weekend, November 7th, to Houston to show her rabbits. She's got 2 of them. I'm doing 4 in between. This is the roof side, so There's not going to be a lot of weight on it, but I'm still doing every fourth one. My goat just grabbed the bag of J-clips and pulled them off the milking stand that I was using as a table. When I put that J-clip on, I didn't have the other wire in it. I thought it did for some reason, but I didn't. I did that time. Once I get the center one in and the end zone, I'm pretty sure that it'll tighten up. Won't be so flimsy. When we made the rabbit cages, we didn't use hardware cloth. We used, what was it? It was like 1.5 inch or inch by 1/2 inch welded wire. So it was a little stiffer. But I feel once we get the ends in and everything, and the center in where I'm gonna, oh, I skipped a big spot there. I feel like it's going to strengthen up. These two girls are super friendly, Luna and Adelita. Tilly and Nilly. Nilly is. Tilly's real skittish, unless you got snacks in your hands. Bo is super sweet. And then Tuesday, Tuesday, we went down to College Station, College Station Bryan, and picked up another buck. He's solid white. His name is John Snow. We got him in quarantine until he's feeling better, until we know he's good, is what I mean to say. Seen my other video, I've been dealing with theft. I didn't think I had to worry about it, but somebody's been coming on the land. They took a bunch of my tools that I had out there. Now, it was my fault for not locking them up. I didn't lock them up. But I had a Bluetooth DeWalt radio, they took it. I had a DeWalt cordless grinder, they took it. They took my steel chainsaw. They took a tool set and a bunch of my hand tools that I was using out there to stretch the fence and everything. So I had to go buy a new pair of wire cutters today. Last night when I was cutting all this wire up, I didn't have wire cutters or dikes. I used my jigsaw, and actually it worked pretty good. But it left one side, I left these on. And so that's why I'm going back right now and cutting them off, the little end pieces. I've got to make my walls and centerpiece. It needs to be 2 foot. Because this wire is 24 inches. I like to mark it with a pencil or something before I start cutting. that cage I just built, it's 4 foot by 2 foot. So I'm gonna separate it, and it'll be 2 by 2 on the inside. These new dikes I got, they're spring loaded. So it makes it cutting faster. You don't have to reopen it. It opens itself. That cut pretty quick. I've got to cut 2 more. These rows were 2 foot by 10 foot long, or this 1/2 inch. So I've got extra left over. I really can't stand a thief. And what sucks about it all is I'm unemployed. So those tools I had before I got laid off from the oil field. So I've had those tools for a little bit, and I use them to make extra money on the side to help my family out. And now some of the tools are missing. I can't do some of the stuff I was doing with them. Then on top of that, I got a phone call today that our house is ready. But one of the electric companies that provide power or got the power lines and stuff, they want $5,000 to $6,000 to get electrical to our place, and we don't have that kind of money just laying around. The other electric company, they're supposed to be calling me back today or tomorrow to figure out how much they're gonna charge us. So I'm stressed out about that. I always like to start in one corner, and I put 2 of them in the corner there on the sides. Now, I had a lot of those messing with my plastics. The dang goats are so nosy. I was thinking I'm probably just going to use these hall run clips to get it started. It feels good out here today. It's not too hot. Well, I'm in the shade, so I don't know how it feels underneath in the sun, but it feels good over here. Nice day to be doing projects. They're taller than I like, but it should get the job done. Now I gotta cut out some doors. I figure me cutting a door too will help me secure the center part at the bottom. Going with a 1/4 inch bottom is making it difficult for me to connect it. My next option is just get some wire and go with wire. It's just holding the quail, so it's not like I'm trying to lock down something big. The wire I'm using is the wire that come on the row of the hardware cloth they use to keep it closed. I always save it because you never know when you can use a little bit of wire like that. But that's working perfect. I got the bottom on the inside connected now. I want to make sure the doors are the same size. I want it to all look the same, and it was just 1/2 inch. It's 1/2 inch longer. And with these dikes, it makes it cutting real fast because you don't have to. It automatically opens up for you every time. I always make sure the door is bigger than the hole. Then you use your J-clip to attach them. And I want my doors to open towards the inside. And these make great hinges. gonna have to go online and order some locking systems, but for right now I'm gonna make some temporary lock. Well guys, it don't show up real well on camera, but that's it. I got, like I said, I'm gonna go on Amazon and order the locks for it, and I'm gonna order a little metal, maybe plastic, to go over the edges so you don't cut yourself getting in and out. But there's two sides. It's 2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot tall, and it's gonna be 1 male and about 5 hens, and what they call a roux, 1 roux and 5 hens over here. Maybe 6 hens, depends on how many hens I got. Then the rest of the roux are gonna stay over there in their thing till they get big enough for freezer camp. Like I said, guys, thank y'all for following along. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do, and hit the notification bell so you know when we get any uploads. And I appreciate y'all watching my channel. And thanks for listening to me ramble. Bonded Oak-Acres out.